nothing I wouldn't do. But I am outplayed, outplayed. But I don't mind, no, mind, no. That I got outplayed, outplayed. 'Cause I'ma need an upgrade, upgrade. I thought you would see me crying. Would you? No. Turn up to verify it. My worth, I think I saw you with another. I think I saw your hand slipping down. That look, that face smiling back at you. Is why you always wanna be around her, be around her. Now I've come to terms over you. And although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I've come to terms over you. And although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do. But I am outplayed, outplayed. But I don't mind, no, mind, no. That I got outplayed, outplayed. 'Cause I'ma need an upgrade, upgrade. But I am outplayed, outplayed. But I don't mind, no, mind, no. That I got outplayed, outplayed. 'Cause I'ma need an upgrade, upgrade. Yeah. But I don't mind, no, no. 'Cause I'ma need an upgrade. I'll play you. Hey, won't you come around here so we can do it our way? Forget about the consequence. Hey, won't you come around here? A ticket on the fast train. Forget about the consequence. So tell me when it's gone. Carry on with it
Are you?
in your heart, running around in the dark. Just follow me to the sun and then carry on. Hey, won't you come around here keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds.
You know just what to say to make it all okay. 'Cause I am too blind to see when you're in front of me. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds.
We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide.
Two different minds.
We're not the ones who hide.
Two different minds. Telling lies.
That's how we stay alive.
That's how we stay alive.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause without you everything means
'Tis the hour, 5:30. Welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. I'm working with my good friend and auctioneer and elite sales consultant, agile and adept as he is, Kyle Siebert here today. We're here ahead of schedule, and it's because the owners of number 627 Ward Street, Lana and Lewis, have received an offer in advance of the scheduled auction date, and one that they deem to be acceptable in each and every regard. So in a moment, after a nice little spiel for his good friends and clients, I'm going to ask Kyle to announce to you all the amount of that offer that's been accepted, and at that point, we'll have an auction. The property will be on the market, but it will be sold. So inevitability of sale, we just need to find out to whom and for how much. So you're going to have your chance to compete, to contest for ownership, so I wish you all the very, very best in those endeavours. First of all, we'll go through our formalities. I'd like to introduce Bridget Gabbities too. She's head of our strategy and growth here at Harcourts Holmwood. There's the CEO, just walked through, Tony. I'm sure you've met him. And we have got some other colleagues here, Mike Tapley at the rear of the room, Leah Scott from our Island 2 office, there's Richard Dawson and Duncan McGregor. Luke Jansen's in charge of training here and may have some phone bidding responsibilities, so a potential bidder on the telephone there, and we've seen all that documentation as well. Clary's running the technology for us here today, and I'm just going to run through the rules of auction. They're abbreviated and they're very, very simple in this situation where the auction has been brought forward. Sorry, I would say Janessa, who introduced you on the way in and hosted you in. Never forget Janessa, she's always a nice, bright, smiling person to have welcoming us in. The owner's reserve has effectively been met. There's Kyle Sutherland, actually. He's a manager here at Island 2 as well. Kyle, just introducing you. How are you? The owner's reserve has effectively been met, so that takes away a few of the complexities in terms of there won't be any vendor bidding, and we won't be pausing the auction to negotiate. It will be sold. I won't be leaving this rostrum until that hammer falls. One thing I would say is that I'm going to leave the nominating the increments that we increase the bidding up to you. So I would just recommend the stronger the better. If you're going to hold off competition, then that's up to you. I still reserve the right to refuse a bid, but very unlikely that would be the case. It would have to be like a 50-cent bid or something like that, and that might come out of my own pocket, guys. So, but all the best with those bids. Like I say, we have seen authority to bid for various parties here today, so good luck to you if you are bidding. And really the final thing I will tell you is that when we hear that noise, if you have not done so already, we just need your signature on the memorandum of contract, a deposit into our trust account, 10% of the purchase price, and an acknowledgement that you've received a copy of the REA approved documentation. So that's all it is, simple but significant. I'm going to ask Clara just to bring up the images of number 27 Ward Street, number 6. Such a pleasant sweetie, isn't it? Such a convivial abode, and I'm sure, Kyle, you've spent a little bit of time there, not just during the campaign, but before that as well. It's a very clean and concise contract, and it states that the property is cross-lease and freehold. It's 1/7 of that space. That's accurate from the agreement that Kyle's distributed to you all. Settlement set down for Friday, the 7th of May. That's your your neighbour's birthday, Anne McGoldrick, is birthday on the 7th of May. Anyone else working to a different date from that?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay, and that's been agreed in writing. Yeah. There is a couple of additional clauses that are just around the disclosure of the clear light structure over the garage, not being on the flat plan. We can whip it off if it's not to your liking, given the lack of compliance there, defecting the title. And we're just going to accept those bids that you know those facts and you've taken the correct advice on that. There we go. Just take one last look through. There's some real substance about this home. It's got a bit of heart and soul. And I really enjoyed my visit there. Faces the right way. The afternoon sun was streaming in. Solid concrete block. Beautiful native timbers in that flooring. Very generous spaces. Ample living. Flow to the home is what I would describe. And a lovely little outdoor area as well. I think that clear light covering over the garage is absolutely perfect and very, very useful. Internal access, of course, but I think you probably walk or take public transport, ride your bike anywhere. It's so central, so close to the 4 Avs, isn't it, guys? I mean, you're right on the city doorstep, right on the fringe. It's an absolute beauty. I loved my visit. Kyle, please have the last word.
Thank you, Mark. You've really said it all. Addington was recently voted or nominated to have won the award for the most livable suburb in New Zealand, so I think you guys are astute purchasers for being here. Lana and Lou, you've done such a great job. So good to work with you. Pretty good people too, you know. So Lana's got a future in home staging, and Louis is excellent in the garden, a bit of a horticulturist. So all the very best with your future endeavours as well, and good luck to the bidders.
Kyle, the amount of the offer?
$285,000.
$285,000. Well, there it is right before you. I saw the rental assessment looks positive at that figure, or you might be moving straight in at $285,000. Now, I've said I'd leave the increases to you at $285,000. That's good. It's worth digesting that figure at $285,000. I'm expecting someone might yell out 290 or something a little bit higher than that, but I'm not going to do those nominations as promised. At $285,000. Concrete block, robust. Good garaging at 285. I would say it represents good buying in that level. I would 288. There we go. 3 on top at 208. 290. Luke Jensen bidding for a buyer on the telephone, as we mentioned, at $290,000. We're on the up, on the advance. Who gives rise to it at 290? At 290, I'll take another 3 off you if you like, Ricky. At 290, first call. Second call, we definitely sell. 627 Ward Street. Beautiful, big, wide street. Lovely appeal to the home. Big, big bedroom. $290,000. At 290, even 1,000 could get you in there. 291. Worthwhile at 291. Putting the ball into the other's court. 291, first call. I'm going to count it down 3 times for you.
And another one, 2.
Just a single. 292. 292. How do you value it down to 1,000? It's just that all you're doing is eating into the housewarming fund. 292,000. 292. There it is. I think we're out and over. I think we found our winner, Luke, at 292. You have got 3 chances to reconsider. This is the first of them. Then it's twice. Then it's the final. What we say at this point, Ricky, is where is the next one? How much are you going to have to pay for that? And when are you going to find it? At 292. Number 627 Ward Street. Property's going. Luke, to your buyer. God and souls. Thank you very much for your bidding. Well done. Excellent campaign, Kyle. Lewis and Lana, thank you for your business and all the best in your next move.
Secretly, and if you stay, then I'll give
Oh no, just say it wasn't so. Just say you love me and let me fall back into sleep. And when I wake up, you say I had a real bad dream. Whoa, real bad dream. And then tell me, baby, about the time when we first met. Yeah, we were young back then, but I will never forget. You wore a blue dress, you had flowers in your hair. You were my princess, my diva extraordinaire. Whoa, say I had a real bad dream. Don't tell me where you were last night. Don't wanna hear a single word. Make up a story about how you were staying late at work. Say that you had a flat tire. Say the elevator stuck. Just don't go and tell me what I don't wanna hear. Pretend that it was a real bad dream. Real bad dream. Oh, a bad dream. Oh, tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream.
Caught by a feeling, goes beyond the right or wrong.
Sunday morning. Feel that ache inside my heart. I can't hold on any longer. I'm seconds from falling apart. Wasn't like any other summer. Soon it left that warm summer breeze. Although you gave me your promise that you were never gonna leave, but you did, and you always will. Because to you, it is just a thrill. Hearts breaking on the dance floor. You better hold on so they don't take you down. Heart breaking on the dance floor. You better move fast. Don't ever slow down. Trying to fight these restless nights and the beating of my heart. I can barely say any longer. I seconds from falling apart. Wasn't like any other summer. Soon it left that warm summer breeze. Although you gave me your promise that you were never gonna leave, but you did, and you always will, you always will. It is just a thrill. Hearts breaking on the dance floor. You better hold on so they don't take you down. Heartbreaker on the dance floor. You better move fast. Don't ever slow down. Hearts breaking on the dance floor. You better hold on so they don't take you down. Heartbreaker on the dance floor. You better move fast. Slow down. Heartbreaker on the dance floor. You want me sometimes and then you don't. You thought I would stay, well then I won't. Don't wanna keep you around anymore. You're no longer the light I used to know. You want your life to be an open door. Don't wanna tie yourself down, afraid of getting bored. Like those pretty people disappear in smoke. You're no longer the light I used to know. I can't help what I'm feeling. You think we're okay, baby, you're dreaming. You brought this on us and you don't know how deep it cuts. No, you don't know how much it hurts. You can't hold on. It's slipping through your hands, and I won't try to understand. It's all gone under your command, under your command. You want me right there and then you don't. You want me to back up with
Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction room. Thank you so much for your patience. For 1A 18 Tomes Road, Emma Luxton from our Island 2 office. Always good to work with you, Emma. She does list some excellent property. This is no exception here in St Albans. The property more formally described as an estate and cross lease. Fee simple as to 1/2 share in Lot 2, DP 23211. The settlement date to which you work is the 21st of May 2021, unless of course you are working to a pre-agreed variation. This is an auction brought forward. The owners have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They've deemed that offer acceptable in all respects. The property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So ladies and gentlemen, today you have every opportunity to make the property yours. You need only raise your hand and bid further. There are some slightly different rules. There is no reserve price. That price is effectively the reserve price, and we'll announce that offer amount that was deemed acceptable. We'll announce that in just a moment. I can still nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised, but I won't place any limitations on you today. We'll just go with the flow. And as the auctioneer, I can refuse bids if I feel they're not in the interests of my owner. If there are any disputes, we'll simply resolve them. We normally do that by going back to the last undisputed bid. And if any of my licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of other buyers, I will point them out to you. Finally, if you are that successful final bidder, you have a couple of obligations. You will pay a deposit representing 10% of the purchase price. You'll also sign the contract. When you sign that contract, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. You also sign our purchaser acknowledgement form if you haven't done so already. All right, Tomes Road, we know it's an excellent location, brilliant school zones in this area, and it's just a lovely place to have your kids, your grandkids, and just to spend your afternoons. It's a wonderful family-friendly neighbourhood. The home itself, it is the favourable front unit, permanent material construction. That permanence of that construction gives you peace of mind, no doubt. And inside, wow, they've done a good job here. It is a beautiful renovation, 2 good-sized bedrooms. That north-facing living is beautifully heated, plenty of natural sunlight, and then in the warmer months, you're out on the front deck there, enjoying your time there. It's a great place to be, a good opportunity. That's enough for me, I think. Emma, any final words? And then if you'd announce the number.
Thank you. I'd just like to thank the executive for the opportunity to make and to the bidders in the road all the best.
Well, there you go, buyers. What was the figure?
The figure is 627,995.
Gosh, nice easy round number there. At 627,995. Round me up if you like, buyers. On this occasion, I'll take $5 if you choose. Yeah. Once called at $627,995. This is your last opportunity. Permission to sell? Second call now at $627,995. Folks, you can come back next week and pay more if you like. Are you sure? Third, final call for 1A 18 Tomes Road in St Albans at $627,995,000. Happy to report the property is going. One final chance. No. All right, the property goes. It goes. And to Becky and Bruce, it is sold. Deirdre, Andrew, thanks for the opportunity. Congratulations to our buyers, folks. Thank you for joining us at holmwood.co.nz and here in the room. Good to see you, and we'll see you next Wednesday.